Ladies and
Good
gentlemen,
evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the New York Arena in Midtown Manhattan for a much-anticipated main event. 10 rounds of lightweight action, and now the time has come. All the talk, now comes the walk. Oscar De La Hoya's making his way to the ring now, and he looks very focused for this fight. Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round one is underway.
Teddy, when fans come to see Manny Pacquiao, when viewers tune in to see Manny Pacquiao, they do it for one reason. They think they're going to see a lot of action. Is that what we're going to see?
Yeah, he's fan-friendly. And you know that he's going to be a guy that's going to take chances. He's going to be a guy who's going to try to get to his opponent. He's going to be a guy who's going to walk forward at some stage.
On the mark with the straight left hand. De La Hoya's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Scores up top with a left. Landing a two-punch combo by the Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Manny Pacquiao's done a good job there offensively, scoring with that left hand. Good flush shot upstairs. Pacquiao's able to land a good, solid left hand.
How do you think Pacquiao should approach things here, Teddy, knowing that he's the shorter man?
Not to get over anxious, because right away somebody's going to say, well, Pacquiao's going to look to force himself in. If you force yourself in, then the taller man can take advantage of those assets. Be patient and gradually work your way in.
What power from that left hand of Pacquiao. Hits him in the mug with the right. Pacquiao's got that accuracy, and it paid off in the last round.
You're not winning. He's beating.
You're looking good. Looking good. And he's tired. Look at him. He's so fucking tired. He's got nothing left. Now listen to me. I need you to double up your punches and keep the lead, all right? Nice.
Here we go. Round two is underway. Nothing there on the punch by Manny Pacquiao. Oh, that's good stuff. Fire it right back with one of his own. Good work by Oscar De La Hoya.
Hey, you gotta see that coming.
How about that left hand? Nice strike after catching one by Manny Pacquiao. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores.
Keep your head moving. Stay away from those.
Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. Good job with the old 1-2 by Oscar De La Hoya. Oh, and there's a big right hand from the Golden Boy. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Lands flush with the combination. And yet another big shot comes in. Pacquiao is so aggressive that there's a risk involved. Manny just faced the risk and failed it. The power shot floored him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Manny Pacquiao back up to get himself back in this fight. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. What an impact that left hand just made by Manny Pacquiao. Oh, that's gotta hurt. What a turn of events. What a turnaround. He scores his own knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
And that's where scoring a knockdown hurts you sometimes, because now you think you're just going to walk in and get it again. Well, he walked in, he did get it. He got it.
And we come to the end of round number 2.
Manny Pacquiao's performance tonight has to please all of his backers. He has been scoring from the outside. That was the game plan coming in.
He understood from the beginning that he had that great wingspan, that great advantage of length, and he's using it.
Oscar De La Hoya's crushed by a big left hand. Oscar blocks that punch. Oscar De La Hoya's almost out of it. Wow! And he goes down again. Will he get up from this? He gets up after that punch put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
Solid. How is he going to survive this? Once again, he hits the deck.
He's going to have to find a way.
The fight is over. Pacquiao's bombs away worked again. Knockout victory for him.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockouts, your winner, Manny Pacquiao.
And just like that, Manny Pacquiao's thunder rains down on him with a knockout victory.
Well, one of Einstein's theories was E equals mass times speed. This was fist, hits chin, and out he goes.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night. Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the famed New York Arena here in Midtown Manhattan for tonight's main event. 10 rounds of welterweight action. This should be a really good matchup here tonight. All that energy that we saw, it almost boiled over at the weigh-in yesterday. Now it gets to explode here in the ring. Most Mosley's showing no concern for what's about to happen. This is a guy that is just relaxed and calm as could be for the task at hand as he makes his way down to the ring. Leonard's assured that tonight is his night. That is as confident of a ring walk as you will ever see.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number 1. He missed by a mile. That wasn't even close by Sugar Ray Leonard. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Good defense, just covering up down low. See, that's the work they want to see with the right hand by Sugar Ray Leonard. Took a shot, now he gives a left.
Pretty well-rounded boxer puncher taking on the challenge of Sugar Ray Leonard tonight.
Yeah, he's well-rounded, but he's not great in one area. And guess what? Leonard is great in many areas. So it's kind of a case where anything you can do, I can do better. And that's exactly...
Are you going to start singing
well,
now?
Well, Leonard may start singing, and it may be really sweet tunes as this fight goes on.
You see him timing that double jab to the head. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. He engages in the clinch. Leonard's left now getting into the mix. Two snapping jabs by Sugar Shane Mosley. Good shot to the head with that right hand. The way these two are going at it early on, they're going to break the punch stat computer.
Well, they're trying to break more than that. They're trying to break each other's will.
Leonard's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. Seconds to go in this round. Scores big with the hook to the head. 3 minutes gone by in this round. Leonard's very accurate, and you can see it even early on in this fight, Teddy. He just has a target from long range that he can hit upon, and it's his opponent's head.
Well, what he's doing is he's acting like a realtor. What I mean by that is he's charging his opponent for real estate. Every foot that he comes in, he charges them 3 or 4 punches.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Good exchange, he fires back. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Now he's putting his punches together, the combination upstairs. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Mosley's showcasing one of the best weapons you can. And just like that, things turn around. A back and forth round. Both men have been rocked.
This is what boxing's about. This is what battle is about. This is what human spirit is all about.
jabs by Sugar Shane Mosley.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Good scoring shot. It was a straight right. And he's holding.
In and out. In and out.
Sugar Ray Leonard so dangerous with that accuracy. A two-punch combination landing.
Use your feet. Keep your hands up.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Sugar Ray Leonard. And that's the end of round 2. Shane Mosley's head has turned into one big target for his opponent. Teddy, he cannot get out of the way of this attack.
No, he acts like a guy who gets insulted if you miss him.
Strickland, don't stand in front of him. I need to box. Wait for him to boom.
You gotta watch the water in the corner. Too much.
Tough to believe that he can turn things around quickly. Hard to believe, based on the end of that last round, that he was even able to survive.
Well, if you read up on Houdini, the great escape artist, it's hard to believe that he escaped some of the positions he was in. Remember that box with the chains around him and everything underwater? He got out of this.
Good work toe-to-toe there. Both fighters got in on him. Leonard's hand speed is the difference here. I mean, that's what that combination was all about.
Yeah, purely speed. He just got off faster, sooner.
Doubling up the jab by Sugar Ray Leonard. Sugar Ray Leonard's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch.
Come on, kid, focus.
And now just wasting away some time with that clinch.
Relax, relax. Keep working the box. Gonna see some combos.
And he decides to tie up again.
Unload, ball punch.
Turns over that hook upstairs. That's a huge right hand from Sugar Ray.
Don't stay in one spot.
Took a shot, now he gives a left. And he returns on that exchange. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round.
Jab more, jab more, jab more.
There you go. That's the best.
Don't worry about it. Get in your rhythm, okay? I want to see more jabs.
There you go.
Well, we heard his analysis, but as for how Teddy has scored those first 3 rounds, here's a look. A shooting right hand by Sugar Ray Leonard. Leonard's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Good combination punching out of him here.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like a musical, except right now, I don't think his opponent likes the tone of it.
You see him holding on.
Protect yourself.
And another right hand comes in.
Move, move.
That's a huge left he just scored with. Sugar Ray Leonard's in a tough spot here. And banging away he goes. And he is down. He is down for the first time tonight. So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
Good combination to the head. Oh, and there you go. Up off the deck and now in control. He scores a knockdown of his own.
And he turned it around because when his opponent scored the knockdown, he got a little careless, a little lazy.
Mosley's still in a tough spot here. Don't get fooled just thinking he beat the count and everything's fine.
And I'm not so sure that he can grab. So what you got to do now, if you're a trainer, the way you taught him in the gym is you don't want to go grab because you might leave yourself open. Move your head when he comes to you, then you grab him.
Big shot there. Can he get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down? Mosley down, but not out. He's going to continue on here, beating the count.
And this is what really it all comes down to in a fighter. What's inside the fighter? What really drives the fighter? We know the speed. We know the talent of Mosley. Right now, we're going to get a look at the character of Shane Mosley.
That last round really damaged him. Shane Mosley's face does not look good at all. You can see his corner trying to tend to him.
Yeah, they're tending to him a little too late. What about in the gym? What about in training camp where you got to teach a guy, move your head. Don't get caught so you won't look that way. Maybe they didn't do their job.
Really good work right there, landing the two punches in sequence by Sugar Ray Leonard. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go. Oh, no, actually, I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription. Excellent 1-2 by Sugar Shane Mosley.
You got this one.
Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. And now he scores well with the straight right. He missed with that headshot. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right. Look at that. Forget about the judges. This one may be over now. Shane Mosley's down, and he looks like he's in bad shape.
When you fall that way, you usually don't get up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the New York City Arena here in Midtown Manhattan for tonight's main event. 10 rounds of middleweight action. We are looking forward to this fight, especially after seeing what happened at the weigh-in yesterday. A stare down that nearly resulted in a bout breaking out right there. Now they get to do it for real. Roy Jones Jr. is on his way to the ring, and you can just tell what kind of night he intends this to be. He's just brimming with confidence. Jake LaMotta's got his eye on the prize. Look at that focus and determination during his ring walk.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
Opening 3 minutes of this 10-round fight. Goes up top with the right hand. Sending more than one at him now. The combo to the head. Scoring with the right hand by Roy Jones. Jones's cut is near his eye. I think it's below his eye, but you can see it opening up a bit here. We'll see how much of an effect it has on this fight.
Teddy, what do you think we're going to see out of Jones?
I think you're going to see what you always see. You know, you're going to see a guy that breaks the rule book as far as the way you're supposed to go about technically approaching pugilism. But I think you're going to see speed, you're going to see power, great reflexes, great sense of anticipation, and you're going to see a little cockiness.
Comes right back with some offense of his own. Two snapping jabs by Roy Jones. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Solid right by Jake LaMotta.
When a high stamina fighter is fighting another guy who's very well conditioned, is there any tendency for maybe some doubts to creep into his mind?
Yeah, there always are. Because you always want to have the edge. We're human beings. Boxers are no different. They want to say they have a little edge in that area. But they need to know that this is exactly what they're ready to do.
They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Unbelievable pace here tonight. Both guys have no plans of having this fight go far. I'm sure the frame of reference for most is Hagler Hearns.
Yeah, you wonder if it's going to live up to that. So far, so good.
Round comes to an end here. Glad you've joined us ringside. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas on another night at the fights. We're with you all year long, every step of the way, as is our crew. And the guys just don't get enough credit sitting back there in the production truck, but they make all this happen, Teddy.
Yeah, they do. Of course, Rick, Robbie, Mike, all you guys, Ryan, Scott, Russ. We appreciate you doing all the difficult work while we get a chance to sit out here and enjoy the fun part. And by the way, you guys, after we just said that, you guys are picking up the tab tonight.
LaMotta's damaged by a right hand. That was a left left hand that came raining in on him. He does not look good right now. Expect him to clinch. What a big shot. A defensive lapse there. Jake LaMotta's leaning forward. His opponent got him with the uppercut.
And the perfect selection of a punch when a guy's leaning forward.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
There it is! And he crashes to the canvas once again. He's gotten up before. What about this time? And it's over. Look at this. Roy Jones Jr. is in prime form. Power surge here. Knockout winner. Oh, that's a big win. That's a big win that's going to get everybody in the division's attention. Roy Jones Jr.'s power ends this early.
You see results like this sometimes from combination, but one shot, wow.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us ringside. Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the New York Arena in Midtown Manhattan. Our main event should be a good one tonight. 10 rounds of heavyweight action between George Foreman and Smokin' Joe Frazier. George Foreman's ring walks have been known as circus spectaculars, but yet, with all that, to him, it's a moment of extreme attention. Joe Frazier's got his eye on the prize. He has complete focus on his ring walk here.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
10 rounds slated in the books tonight. Here's the first. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Foreman lands a formidable left. Good Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by George Foreman. Fighting jab by George Foreman. Joe Frazier, of course, one of the all-time great knockout punchers, but the guy he's going up against tonight, he can take care of you.
Yeah, he can bang. In Frazier's mind, he's got the bazooka, though. He figures everyone else, they have a little stiletto.
He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to. Joe Frazier reminds me of one of those cartoons right now with birdies flying around his head. He needs to get rid of those cobwebs and find a way to stay in this fight. Boy, as bad off as Frazier was just moments ago, you almost get the sense that momentum may soon be on his side after standing up to that punishment. Smoking Joe Frazier lands a big uppercut. Fine-looking right hand by George Foreman. George Foreman's left working well that time. You see, he sits and waits and then strikes with that counter punch by George Foreman. How about a return to sender with the left hand? He's getting him into position there. And all of a sudden, the tables turn. Foreman's rocked.
What's good for you is good for him.
Brings the hook that time. Now these two corners have to do their job after both men went out and gave everything they had. Both fighters getting tagged and hurt by the other.
Yeah, well, what you have to do now in the corner, Joe, what you're alluding to is you have to revitalize the fighter. Put some cold water on his head, on his neck, you know, get him ready for the next round and give him some good advice. Tell him how to get away from some of those shots.
George Foreman's not skipping a beat. He came out just the way he finished up last round.
Yeah, what I like is that he's a thinking man's fighter, and his corner gave him probably good advice. They know that the opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're figuring it wasn't enough time.
Oh, you see him with the left of the head there? A little head hunting right back to it.
Come on, kid.
Little head hunting with the left. Good flush shot by Joe Frazier. George Foreman blocks that punch. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by George Foreman. Joe Frazier's jab can do so much there. He used it well that time. Foreman stunned by that shot. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt.
Joe, in this kind of situation, it's kind of like a wounded animal.
Boom, left hand cover. Did you see that? How about that power shot? And how about the reverb that's going about a county away with Big George hitting the canvas? Big George Foreman steadies himself, and that 6'4" frame is back upright after the knockdown. Crashes home with the uppercut. Frazier's got to deal with a cut on his cheek right now. The good news is it's below the eye, but still, it could get nasty as the fight progresses. So he scores a knockdown in the last round. Now he gets to settle down and gather himself a bit. Do you go after it? Do you get super aggressive here having had your man hurt? Or do you still have to employ a certain amount of caution?
It's kind of like being at the carnival. You know, you just hit the bullseye and you got that big stuffed animal you can give to your wife or your girlfriend. But now he doesn't want you to go away with that.
Oh, no.
No. He tells you, wait a minute, try again. You could trade that in for something even bigger. But you might lose the one you have already. That's the question.
As he starts this fresh round, coming off a round in which he was knocked down, we often look at his legs.
but sometimes even more telling was the disposition and the way that he and his corner acted in between rounds.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good point, Joe, because if the corner's not confident, they're not calm. If they show panic, then, of course, a fighter absorbs that.
Foreman's rocked by that punch. He got rocked. He just got rocked, and he's still taking punches.
The only way...
Big shot he just scored with. A battered George Foreman now has to figure out a way to overcome this. He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
There's the headshot, but he parries it away.
Frazier's cut does not look good at all. I get the sense that the referee could stop this fight at any moment.
Joe, the key is where it is. The doctor will take that into mind. Is it in a place where if it gets worse, it could imperil his health? It could imperil his vision down the road.
Teddy, he's just not keeping up his guard here. He's getting tagged.
And you know what, Joe? It's gotten to the point where the corner has to start thinking about much more of this. They have to stop it.
Huge uppercut from Smokin' Joe. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Teddy, you gotta like this because he's using that jab the way you like him to.
Especially when you're being aggressive. You walk in, you want to walk in where the guy can't see you coming. That jab blinds your opponent.
You gotta give me the double jab. You're not giving me the double jab.
You don't need that.
You're
Only...
Well, if things continue like this is going to be an interesting stretch run of this fight. Beginning of round number 4. Foreman's in really what appears to be a dead-even fight on your scorecard, Teddy.
Yeah, it is. And to separate it, if they're going to separate themselves as the night goes on, it's going to come down to the inside. Whoever decides not to make those little silent agreements, you know, you hold me, I won't punch. I hold you, you won't punch. Whoever decides to bring their hands back and do some work on the inner quarters.
Big shot. That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox, his sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Foreman's back up on his feet. Let's see what he has now. Good looking uppercut that time. Scored well upstairs with the right hand.
Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Joe Frazier. And now he brings the left hand up. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Good job snapping out that jab.
You know, if you're watching Muhammad Ali, you know you need a jab to move on the outside. But if you're coming forward, you need a jab, and there's proof of it.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Solid right by George Foreman. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. And that's the end of round 4. Frazier's defense is going to need to shine when he gets back out there. I mean, just look at the close-up of that cut we're seeing.
Yeah, he's got to use his legs. You're right, Joe. He's got to get out there and buy some time for those medicines to work.
You need to capitalize on his mistakes. I want to see that counter hook. Make it.
As we start a new round, I pose this question to you. Is there any hope for him? He's been knocked down numerous times.
Look, there's been great comebacks in this sport. There's always hope. You don't know how deep a man's reserve is inside their soul, inside their mind. But dangerous grounds now to find out.
George Foreman's hit by a big left hand. Big shot comes crashing home. How is this going to go on? Once again, he hits the deck.
Well, he's getting practice at it, so he might figure it out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And it's all over. Frazier's opponent is floored. A knockout victory. Boy, was that impressive. As we saw, he was up on your scorecard throughout the evening. Joe Frazier's now a winner by knockout.
Listen, you want to win, you want to get to a title, you want to be successful, but you want to make money. And this is one way to ensure you're going to make money, scoring knockouts.
I'm Joe. Hi, everybody. So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the famed New York Arena here in Midtown Manhattan for our main event of the evening. 10 rounds among heavyweights. We are looking forward to this fight, especially after seeing what happened at the weigh-in yesterday. A stare down that nearly resulted in a bout breaking out right there. Now they get to do it for real. He's coming down to the ring now, and what a nice reception as he is completely focused in on his goal tonight. He's on his way to take this tough challenge inside the ropes, but not much focus and passion in these final moments leading the way here.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round one underway. Well-placed left hand there.
Teddy, in terms of a power punch, we know the taller fighters can.
That uppercut absolutely rocked him. Well, I don't like the way his legs look at all right now. Good job protecting himself. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. There's the uppercut, one of my favorite punches, and it works that time for him. Oh, what an uppercut. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. And now he's targeting upstairs. Really wanted that. Oh, that's a big shot with the left hand. Parries that punch intended for the head. One of the fastest punches in the game. You see how he just turns over that hook? What a great round this has turned into. After doing the hurting, now he's the one hurt.
Joe, this is about wit, grit, and spit. This is about fighting.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. A little head hunting with the right. Able to land another power shot early on here, Teddy. Does he have to worry about trying to keep up this pace?
No, I don't think so. If he keeps at this pace, he's not going to be around to worry.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Scored well up top. Effective work with that flush overhand right. And that's the end of round one.
This is a good, consistent performance from him early on. He's been scoring with headshots.
What his opponent needs to do now is come up with a little solution for this. He needs to take his jab away. The jab is keeping him on the outside. Move your head to the side a little bit and start to take his jab away with your own.
Good start to this round, much like the way he finished the last round.
Well, he's taking advantage of that, and give him credit for thinking about that. He realizes that his opponent might still be a little dazed, so he's not giving him a chance to recover. He's testing him again.
That is a big right hand after eating one himself.
He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching.
Oh, what a hook upstairs. There's a good right hand. Right to the belt line. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. He scored well after being hit himself. Solid uppercut.
Get in there!
Now hugging on the inside.
Jump up right now!
Crashes home with a hook. Solid left hand to the head. Great hook to the head that time. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. There he is from long range using that jab.
So if you're on the outside, say at a picnic, you want to keep those insects away, you use insect repellent. Or you're on the outside as a fighter, you want to keep your opponent away, that jab, that's the way to go.
A headshot blocked. Fires off the hook, look at that. And that's the end of round two.
He just cannot get out of the way of these headshots, and they're coming from long range. He's setting it up with the jab.
Well, somebody's got to remind them that, you know, those gloves that you got on, they're not just to keep your hands warm. You can actually block punches with the glove, not with your face.
Solid left hand. And now you see him realizing why he's had success. He was aggressive at the end. Oh! He goes down for the first time. Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down. Now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare. It's a must to prepare.
Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Oh, and he goes down again. The question is, can he rise up and continue on? I give him a lot of credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit, but I also recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons he got up.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Just missed with that punch. Look at that. The hook came home with ease. That right hand serving him well.
1, 2, 1, 2. Keep that head moving.
And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Able to time that left hand and score with it. Blocks away that headshot. Looks to the head. That's a big uppercut that just crashed home. Nice work, the left hand to the head. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. A good block. Accurate hook. Big uppercut right on the mark.
Oh, this is a wipeout. You're winning this fight. Just keep doing what you're doing. You got this. Just keep doing what you're doing.
As we start round number 4, it's clear to see that it's his precise punching that has earned him good grades on your scorecard, Teddy. With all that accuracy, clean, effective punching, he's up 3 rounds to 0.
Yeah, I'm starting to wonder if he went to medical school because he's been a surgeon tonight.
Solid. Can you believe that? What a huge punch. You couldn't have seen that one coming.
And those are the ones you usually don't prepare for. You prepare for the ones that are more sophisticated, the ones that are a little tighter in the gym. You don't have training for these.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
He's being dominated now. Yes, he got up from that knockdown, but this fight could be over at any moment. You got to think the referee's taking a look.
If he's a good ref, he is, but fighters have come back. As dismal as this looks, as bad as this looks, they have come back before.
Well, his opponent is opening up, and yet another big shot comes in. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
The fight is over, a knockout victory, unable to beat the count. To make it official, let's send it up to the ring.
That's what you want to see, a guy who can close the show and finish with style. He ends up a knockout victor tonight.
And that's what his trainer wanted. His trainer was even telling him, step it up a little bit because he knew this was possible, and they got it.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the New York City Arena here in Midtown Manhattan for a much-anticipated main event. 10 rounds in the heavyweight division between Mike Tyson and Muhammad Ali. Mike Tyson's making his way to the ring now, and you can see how focused he is on the task at hand. Muhammad Ali's belief that he can overcome anything is showing through. He's bubbling over with confidence.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
Opening round scheduled for 10. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Protecting his head well with his guard. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. That straight right unable to connect. Muhammad Ali blocks that punch. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Let's talk about the pre-fight chatter heading into this fight of Muhammad Ali against Mike Tyson, because both men like to intimidate their opponents. Now, Mike does it by silence and by pure intimidation of trying to make the guy fearful. Ali does it by acting half crazy.
Yeah, well, I think I'll go with Ali because I think there's a depth to his character where it's been tested in areas that Tyson has not been tested, where he believes in himself more than Tyson. I think that when you depend just purely on the intimidation you just touched on, where you just scare guys, where you just try to frighten guys, there's going to come a day, and it might come today, where it doesn't work. And then guess what? The intimidator becomes the intimidated. And I wouldn't be surprised if that's what happens.
Solid right hand lands. Tyson's got to do a better job. He is getting rocked. Now this is a byproduct of his energy level being low. He's desperate, so he ties up his opponent.
Well, this is part of being a fighter. This is part of being a pro in anything you do. There's times where it's all going your way. There's times where you got to make it go your way. You got to make an adjustment. He's doing what he has to do.
They're not exactly getting to know each other. They're just beating the hell out of each other early on here.
Yeah, so if this keeps up, they're both going to have headaches, and we're going to have one of the great fights to talk about.
Fires off that hook. Combination to the head. Targeting that belt line with the right hand. Not able to land the headshot. To the head he goes with a left hand.
It's all right. It's all right.
Muhammad Ali's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Muhammad Ali. Mike Tyson's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. A well-placed left hand up top. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Mike Tyson. We come to the end of the round. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. And looking up at these corners, you can see the cut men obviously getting to work as they do after every round. What makes a great cut man?
Well, he's got to have the right medicines, the right coagulants to stop that. Usually Avitine, thrombin, adrenaline. But the most important thing, Joe, is he has to be calm. He has to be able to identify where that cut is. Maybe there's more than one cut. So you got to be calm enough to see the whole picture, the whole landscape, clean it off, put pressure on it, get that medicine in there, keep your fighter from getting excited. And then you need a fighter who's going to get on his wheels a little bit, give the medicine a chance to work.
Tyson's picking up right where he left off. Remember how he finished that last round?
Yeah, he really finished strong, really fast. And you know what? This is a thinking man's fight. I know a lot of people are going to say Teddy's just an aggressive fighter. No, he understands, and his corner understands, that his opponent only has 60 seconds to recover, and they're jumping on him, figuring that their opponent hasn't recovered.
There's a straight right hand. Ali's defense is paying off now. Targeting that head with the combination punching. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Muhammad Ali's rocked, and his defense is porous right now. He could go down at any moment.
Well, the problem is he's got the habit of blocking punches, and when a guy's putting them together, you can't block them all. Some are getting through.
Huge uppercut by Tyson. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Tyson's cheek is cut. You can see it's opening up now. Boy, that could be a factor later on. Ali smashed by an uppercut. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Mike Tyson's rocked all of a sudden. Now each man has stunned the other. Teddy, I think he's going to go down. I think he's going to go down after getting tagged right there.
He doesn't know where to go. I mean, he's like a guy that's caught in a hailstorm. He's trying to get to the other side of the street, but he just doesn't know where it is now.
Mike Tyson weathered that storm.
Now the question to me, does it make Tyson defensive-minded? That's good news if it does for his opponent.
Just ate a big uppercut. He's in bad shape. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Muhammad Ali.
Come on now, champ.
That is a classic Tyson uppercut. We count down the final moments of this round.
Don't let him get at you.
Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. And this round comes to an end. Now that he's back in the corner, we get a close-up look. Tyson's cut even looks worse.
And it's up to the fighter now, Joe, for his attitude not to change. You know, we can look at it and we could say, wow, that cut looks worse. The fans can look at it and say that. But the fighter must be steady, the same attitude, as though he doesn't have a cut. Otherwise, he has no chance of winning this fight.
A good block by Mike Tyson.
Looking good.
Ali's having a field day against his opponent. Wow, nice flush left hand. Oh, and he comes back with an uppercut there after getting hit.
Jump on him, jump on him.
Ali's able to steady himself there. He looks to be okay.
Stay away from the inside.
Ali with a right hand. Good doubling up of the jab by Muhammad Ali.
Nice work, nice work.
Punch.
Ali's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. He got hit, but he sends it right back. That's a good left hand by Mike Tyson. Good flush shot upstairs. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged.
Punching moves. Punching.
Hey, let's go.
Reaching the halfway mark of this round.
Keep your hands up. Come on.
takes the shot and then commits to giving one right back. He clinches when he gets to the inside. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. He's getting rid of that punch from his opponent. Well blocked. He gets to him with an uppercut. Oh, man, he's in rough shape after absorbing that blow.
Move your head.
Tyson's fine right now. Don't go thinking that what happened just moments ago is affecting him. Doubles up the jab to the head. Ali's hand speed right now, the difference is what we just saw, able to land that combination.
Yeah, he's probably going to need a little bit more down the road, but right now, that's got him in front.
Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Well, we've seen Mike Tyson in a spot like this before. Remember, he once rose up off the canvas against Buster Douglas, only to be floored again. Can he do it here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's over. The fight is over. Ali's power just much too much for his opponent. Another knockout for him. So he's unable to recover from that one clean shot. This bout ends by way of knockout.
You know, obviously I'm not in his body, so you never know what's really going on, but I just was wondering a little bit, could he have gotten up?
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Always enjoy you tuning in. We'll see you next time at the fights.